Welcome to the CryptoNest. Alright, so for SpaceX, I honestly wouldn't touch at this stock now. I would wait. Looks like it's doing a diagonal now because I was looking into this 1, 2, 3, 4, but now it went to the 0.7x6 Fib retracement. So I'm going to pretty much invalidate that. Actually, I'm going to leave it to show that how reliable can be if you're counting, if you leave the fourth wave and it goes below the 0.618. To be fair though, well, if I put in daily, I have 3 candles, is that? So, it has this limitation, but you can see that at least the daily, it did went down and then went up. So technically, since it's just a quick wick, it could be still possibly a valid fourth wave. But now we know this is a very short chart, right? I could also say that this was an A, a B, and a C. I'm going to put it in orange or yellow. And so this could be just a bigger wave 1. We had a wave 2. And now we could look for a third, a fourth, and a fifth. If this is the case, then this should be the skyrocketing movement. Not even making jokes with SpaceX, that it actually is a skyrocketing company. So this would be the scenario, and then what would be the target if the wave 2 is finished? Uh, 3, 5, blue. Okay, so we're talking about 3 or 4. Let's say $300. It looks nice, but we shall see. Also, we need to check the brand is actually is nice because it didn't go too much high. So maybe today it's Friday. Is it today they're supposed to sign the peace treaty? US and Iran? I don't know. Is it going to happen? If it doesn't, is the market going to crash? I must be honest, I missed the boat here because I was doing other things, and this would have been my sweet spot, honestly, to get in SpaceX. I'm not even sure because I was looking at it. Would you have gone really at the 170? Then I would have jumped in, and the idea would have been that if we make a lower low, but you can see that I would still lose almost 12%. And then if you drop that below, then you have no idea where it's going to stop. So this is risky because you can see that it's too young to have how can you read or attempt to have a structure? You need to go on a 15 minutes. 15-minute chart analysis, not that trustworthy. And so I would just say be careful, because you could also argue that this was a wave 1 and 2, this is the third, this is the fourth, this is the fifth. And technically this would be a wave 1. Now we are working into the wave 2. Maybe wave 2 is not deep, and after that we're going to go and make 5 wave down. So also someone was doing kind of I think he was taking the price at the time when it was private, and it was looking at the total amount that the SpaceX was worth it since its creation, and he was kind of saying that we kind of are at the top of the third wave or near the top, and then we should having a bigger fourth wave. But those kind of analyses are kind of abstract a little bit because it's hard to have the exact numbers, I would say, to validate. Anyway, I didn't validate them. So this is, and also market, it's so near the top, right? S&P 500, Nasdaq, everybody's on the top. Bitcoin already start, it was wave down, So I don't know, is it good time to invest? In general, me, I'm very, very cautious. In fact, I'm taking profit, keeping cash, and waiting 3-4 months at least. Midterm are coming. I think, sorry to say, but shit is coming. God knows if he's going to accept the results. So that would create a dramatic, I don't know, drama. How market is going to react to that? I would say, to me, yeah, like 2 weeks after the midterm should be around the lower low and a drastic drop in price. Let's see if it does that. All right, so hopefully you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just keep in mind this analysis is very shaky. I don't have much history to work with, so Fibonacci need history. So be careful, and I'm not suggesting anything. In fact, I'm not investing in this one yet. Okay, have a good day. Bye.